My name is Dr. Favourmartins, and we have a topic that we want to deliberate on the next 28 days. And this topic is when a nation lose her priorities as citizens follow suit. You can get this book on Amazon, and I want to tell you that this book is loaded with so many things that you need to know and how we can learn from it. When a nation lose her priority, the citizen follows suit. Number one, we're going to look at the introduction for today's topic, which is the introduction to the book and the general questions. And these are things that we need to understand. These things that we need to understand is a critical zone. The topic of today, when a nation missed a priority. How does a nation miss their priorities? These are things that you need to understand, that actually nations can lose their priorities. And when nations lose their priorities, they begin to do things that are not important, things that are not relevant, and it becomes a problem to the society. And when it becomes a problem to society, then you will now see the citizen begin to follow suit, begin to follow the footsteps of their leaders. Today is about setting the foundation before talking about corruptions and system or solution. You must first understand the question behind this book and why it matters to you, to Nigerians, and to Africa entirely. It's very important because when you look at every nation today, you will see that a lot of things is really happening. And why things are happening is because you and I know that something is wrong in the system. And that's why from the top to the bottom, we have to fix this and we need to talk about it. Not every time we need to just begin to talk and begin to make noise, begin to, drag people on social media, on different times. We need to talk the critical problem of this country and how we can fix it and how we can solve it. I have some things that I've listed down on ground. So you're going to bear with me as we go through. The title of the book, When a Nation Miss a Priority, Corruption Takes Root and a Citizen Follows Suit. Yes, when a nation missed a priority, what next? What follows immediately is called what? Corruption. Corruption do what? Now follow suit. And you see that the citizen will now follow suit under the same ground. And that's why it's so bad in Africa. Not in the Western world that much, but in the African continent, it's so bad down to the grassroots because a lot of things has gone wrong in our side today, and it's eating deep into the system, and the system is getting collapsing day by day. And one thing I want to tell you is this: I do not choose this. We do not just choose this topic just because we want to write a book or because we want to make it understand that we know what we are doing. We are taking this topic because we know what is happening around our society. We know what is happening around us, and that's how we are letting you to understand that there's a way we can fix our country. So many things have happened in our society today. National priorities is what a country chooses to protect, fund, defense, and promote its leaders to serve. When a nation's priority is development, you see investment, education, healthcare sectors, and so many things will come up. Now, many of the things that we'll talk about, so many things we'll talk about today is something that when I looked at it, I just sit down and I begin to ask myself some questions. And I say, look at Africa today. Many things has gone, sour. Many things has gone sour. Many things has gone bad. A lot of things is not working in the system. Like the case of what happened in Abuja, that of a girl that was bitten by a cobra. And you see, just because the antivenom was not there, you see, the antivenom was not there at that particular time, not, in possession where they can lay hold on it or have access to it to minister it to that girl for her to resolve. But I think we lost that beautiful soul. These are the symptoms of when nations lose their priority. Every system suffer for it. Every system suffer for it. A lot of things is happening in the country when the leaders are not being focused on, when the leaders are not being focused on the right thing to do. All they think of is their self. You see that it becomes a problem, and that thing really affects us, and it affects our life, and it affects the next generation, because in the next decade or 20 decades or time to come, we don't really know what's going to happen in this country. We don't even know what the future holds for us. But at this time now that it has not swallowed us, we have not, get ourselves involved in this mess that we find ourselves. We need to learn to fix our country. We don't need to wait until everybody will follow the suit of corruption. And I want to let you understand that it's very important that a nation can miss their priority. And what happened then? When a nation missed this priority, something dangerous happened. When a nation misses a priority, something dangerous happens. What happens? When development is no longer a priority, leaders stop planning for the future, projects become avenue for stealing rather than building, budget become opportunity for enrichment rather than serve, policies become tools for control rather than what? Progress. These are things that happen when nations miss their value. Are you not seeing them today? Are you not seeing them today? Abandoned projects everywhere. Things are not working. System is not working. The roads are not working. Security is not working. A lot of things is just going bad. You look what they call budget padding, or they pad the budget, or they increase the budget, or they inflate the budget. You look at it, so many things is really happening outside today. What do you think? I believe that you have to drop your comment in the comment section, because a lot of things I see that is happening outside today, we all need to sit down and begin to ask ourselves questions. And this question is just not for only me, it's for you and I that need to ask out these questions. When integrity is no longer a priority, honesty loses value. When integrity is no longer a priority, honesty do what? Lose what? Value. Leaders stop planning for the future. Project become avenue for stealing. Are you seeing it? Leaders will stop planning for the future. Are truly our leaders, are they really planning for our future of this country? These are questions we need to ask ourselves. Have we really missed our priority as a nation? Has Africa really missed their priority as a nation? What are the citizens now up to? What are we looking up to? What are we pursuing? What are we, repeating or emulating? Are you getting it? So we need to look at all these things, and that's why we'll make this video and this publication a broadcast for everyone to understand that it is very important. Now hear this. When integrity is no longer a priority, honesty loses value, truth become negotiable, positions are given based on loyalty rather than competence, people learn quick that doing the right thing does not pay, while doing the wrong thing comes with what? Reward. So doing the right thing, people see that doing the right thing does not pay, but doing the wrong thing comes with reward. That's what people believe when a nation misses their priority. This is where corruption takes root. One of the most important points in this topic is this: corruption is not accidental. It does not appear overnight. It's not caused by bad luck. Corruption is the direct result of wrong priorities sustained over time. Wrong priorities sustained over time. Corruption is not caused by bad luck or bad deeds. It's a wrongdoing that is sustaining over time. These are things you need to understand. And when a leader prioritizes a personal gain over national development, corruption grows. The corruption grows, becomes so bold, because the leaders, they prioritize their own personal gain over the nation. And that is what is happening in our country today. When leaders prioritize power over accountability, corruption grows. When they prioritize power over accountability, corruption do what? It grows. When leaders prioritize loyalty over competence, corruption's what? Grow. These are many things that have happened over the years. It has happened over the years, and that's why a lot of things is going on board, and we are seeing that things is happening all over the time. And I tell you, Nigeria is supposed to be a greater place, but when you look at it, something that is happening, we need to understand that this country will grow. I want to tell you something that is very important, that you and I need to look into it. Because when we don't look into it, it becomes a problem. And when it becomes a problem, you and I will be the one to suffer for it. Our country will be the one to suffer for it. The system, what of our children, our born children, they'll be the one to suffer for it. And these are things that we all need to look at and begin to have a way of what rating. And I want to tell you that there are so many ways we can handle these issues. And when we handle these issues, it becomes what? A blessing to us. Now, hear this. It takes a leader of a selfless mind to build a nation. Who is that leader? Who is that person? Please drop it on the comment section. God bless you. See you on the same topic tomorrow for a new fresh edition. And I tell you, today is just day one. It's going to be an amazing one, and we'll continue. God bless you. Have a blessed day.